day, Nigerians. We, the members of Southern Nigeria Middle Belt and Northern Minority Forum, we met our resolve and made some recommendations. First among the recommendations is that we believe in the unity of the country, one Nigeria, which is indivisible and indissoluble, but very, very negotiable. We have to negotiate how we are going to live together. Two, we agree that we have no constitution. What Nigeria is using was written by one Professor Awa Yadudu, and we call it Yadudu textbook with 68 exclusive lists and 12 useless concurrent lists. So we should, in the place of that constitution, we can adopt the outcome of 2014 National Conference. Whatever they resolve, then we can make that our present constitution, while some amendments may be made as time goes on. Three, we agree that the security and safety of our people are in sham. People's lives and properties are in danger, particularly the regions we mentioned: Southern Nigeria, Middle Belt, southern part of Kaduna, and by extension to northeast, the entire northeast, because that's where we have the terrorists. Then four, the idea of trying to exclude or marginalize any group, particularly the Igbos, which the president perceives as non-Nigerians or his own enemy, and therefore by extension they are just the enemies of the entire country. That must be checkmated. We sit here in the United States to make proper pronouncement on that the Igbos are the most hard-working nationality of the country. They believe in one Nigeria. They set up their businesses all over the country and they develop every part of the country. Second to none when it comes to that. Then we are going to repeat that the Yorubas are the most civilized citizens of the country by way of reception. They receive everybody, they see everybody as one. They have no discrimination. Even the indigenous Hausa people, the way we used to know them some years back, and we still believe that is the situation. They are harmless. Let us be very sincere. It is the Fulanis that are causing this problem we are facing in the country. And we all agree that we have to be very conscious when we say the Fulanis. It is not the entire Fulanis. The people representing the Fulanis who believe that it is only them or no other person. They see other people as nobody. So it is not the entire Fulani, but there is no way we can know who is who. We resolve that they should stop to believe that they are born to rule. Then we talk of unity of purpose. And after unity of purpose, every other thing follows. That unity of purpose, we said, we all agree that the South, Middle Belt, Northern minorities should come together. And those who love the unity of the country, they should come together. It is easier, cheaper, and safer, rather than going into bloodshed going to war between one and another. Go to the National Assembly and vote the way you think is good for the country. Honestly speaking, we need restructuring. You cannot just fold your hand and think that somebody else has to do the work for you to feed. We need restructuring. Restructuring does not mean totally excluding other members from coming to where things are working out fine. We are in the United States. This is not our home of country of origin, but things are working out fine here. So everybody wants to come here. Let us develop our country. Let us fix it, and let us not shy away from the truth. Then we also agreed that in terms of appointment, which is lopsided, our people were there. People from all these regions, they were there when General Buhari nominated, cleared, and appointed these people into his people into the various positions. Let us not think that because I got one from my home state, Edo, Abia, Akwa Ibom, Lagos, that is all. That is not it. Was there consensus? Or because somebody is from somewhere and is very close to me, I decide to appoint him? There are two types of appointment. Appointing people who will genuinely represent the interest of their community, or appointing surrogates. Tell me of all the people that are there now as ministers. When we had Dr. Okonjo-Iweala, we know that there was somebody there as Minister for Finance. Is it the same thing today? When we had Okadibo, we knew that there was somebody there as a President of Senate. Is it there? Is it today? Is it the same thing today? Okay. For instance, we will say that Nigeria has been placed in the international market for sale by now, in a situation where nothing will be debated, no consultation of any kind, and the president so far has borrowed more than almost $42 billion within 6 months. That is outside our budget, which was a 10.3 trillion naira. Sorry. So we are not doing anything. How was all this borrowing cleared? Who cleared them? What procedure? How are we paying back? What are the projects? And how much of the project has been executed? Nobody is asking. We can't be mum for nothing. The president is taking the country for a ride. And we all agree that as of now, there is no country. Rather, it's an emirate run by Buhari and the Speaker of the House of as a representative and the Senate President, Lawan, and by extension, the cabal. They are putting us into a very precarious situation. Our children and their children will end up paying for this debt. They are selling the country out. They are bringing in foreigners. They are taking over your job, the jobs that are not even there. Once they are bribed, then everything is free. Let us look at the appointment of security, why the security is not even working at all. Then we will look at it objectively. We are not indicting any tribe or any this thing. Let us look at it very objectively. The president is the head of state and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. The chief of army staff, General Brutai, has been overdue for retirement for many, many years. And it was alleged that he has two gigantic buildings in Dubai. No investigation, no sanction, because it's in the book of our president. Then we have chief of air staff. We have immigration. Immigration is to man the entry point and the exit, to ensure that if you are not in the good book, you have no freedom to move out or come in. A case in case was a city governor, Ayo Fayose. Ayo Fayose was not allowed to travel out, even as a governor. And he was beaten with all his immunity. Is that the type of country we want to build? Then we have custom. We have Inspector General, who was ordered to withdraw the firearms that people were using to protect themselves against thieves and using for small games. After which, AK-47 were distributed to herdsmen, with which they have a free day in the country today. If they are going to any village, they have no fear, because they know it is a free day. And it is Uhuru Nakazi, Uhuru forever. They go there, they rape, they maim, they steal, they kidnap, they destroy. No one person has ever been arrested. No one person has been tried. But if the Igbos come out to say, even the youth coming out to say what the herdsmen are doing to us is bad, then they are killed in thousands, because they are no human beings. If the Yoruba say this is not good, they are silenced. For instance, a lot of them are in the Gulag. Those who are now facing persecution, let me quickly run through and see how many I can remember. We have Omoyele Sowore as number one, because he contested the election and he said what is going on in Nigeria is bad. We have Kone Sambo Dasuki, retired, who has been declared, we all know the reason, as a life enemy to the president. We have Ezazaki, we have Agbajalingo, we have Olawole Bakari, even others that cannot be mentioned here, many. In Kogi governorship election, a woman was set ablaze. Nothing has been heard about that again. In the case of Bayelsa, similar things happened. Nothing has been heard about that also. So, for how long shall we be in bondage? For how long shall we be in bondage? And people are afraid to talk, because first of all, they have been pauperized. No money, no food, no light, no water, no road, no job. And if you say anything, you are intimidated, you are arrested, and you are railroaded into the gulag. We cannot begin to live like this. So, my brothers and sisters, I am appealing on behalf of our group to all of you to come together, have unity of purpose, and go to the National Assembly, have meetings. You are in your country. Nobody will kill everybody. Let me tell you, one thing we believe is that a community of people can be deceived. They can be intimidated. They can be coerced to submission. They can be defeated. But one thing that can never be defeated is the thought of man. The thought of man can never be defeated. So use that principle and call for unity of purpose, so that we will leave this situation of quagmire. You sleep with one eye in Nigeria. If you are not careful, even the one you open will be shut. This is not how we know about Nigeria. Our founding fathers were not like this. I'm sure they will be grieving in mourning in their graves. Thank you very much, my fellow Nigerians. Again, I appeal once more that we should come together to resist this oppression. Thank you.